Hello everybody, this is Chris. This is my who knows how many takes later. Been interrupted so many times, I don't even care anymore. So I'm just going to talk to you guys because it's much more comfortable than pretending I'm reading from a script. Doing this project for my mobile forensics course, and I'm going to be doing it on a program called viaExtract by viaForensics. It's a very high-end product that does what it's supposed to. They charge quite a bit for it, so I'm only running the demo version. But the features we don't have access to, I did some research on them, so I'm going to tell you about them when we get that far. I'm also going to walk you through a logical extract using the program and talk about what it's able to obtain from a cell phone, smartphone. This only works for Android devices. I haven't found anything to suggest it works on Apple devices. So, here we go. Mind you, I recorded this video at a different time because I couldn't get my audio and webcam recording at the same time as the screen capture. So, you get to deal with me not remembering everything I said at that time. Okay, so here's the program. We're going to run it in demo mode. And first we're going to start a new project. And we're going to call it Mobile Forensics again. Oh. It's got a space for a case number, just so that if you're doing something official, you can. We're going to be using my device, which is a Sony Ericsson Xperia Play. I couldn't find... I looked at a couple programs before this, and they were unable to extract from the Xperia Play because of some driver issue. It's a phone that's not very popular, but I think they had a good idea, and it just didn't go very far. Anyways, something to mention about the viaExtract. The viaForensics company built this very nice virtual machine that you can run it in, so that you don't have to worry about carrying the load of the program. Okay, so we're going to move forward. It's got a device and case ID or whatever. Alright, here's a list of utilities. Logical extract I'm going to go into in depth in a bit. But I'm going to walk you through the different capabilities of this program, even though they're grayed out. First, there's the gesture key decode. Your swipe pattern on your phone. It can figure it out. It doesn't just bypass it. It allows you to figure out what it is, just so that forensics analysts have another tool to use in their analysis. They also have a utility, third one down, it's called unlock screen. That one bypasses it rather than figuring it out. Anyways, the second utility is the image storage device. Basically, the AF logical extract has the ability to pull the information from your computer rather than from the physical phone. The image storage device lets you copy directly from the phone into a file so that you no longer need the physical phone to do your analysis. The next section would be the unlock screen, which is self-explanatory. It bypasses the screen locks and gets you into the phone. Pretty simple. The next section is something that I wish I could show you. Sadly, it doesn't come with the demo. I did some research on this, and the SwiftKit timeline creates a timeline of any changes made to the phone using whatever's left in the phone of those changes. It starts from the activation of the phone, and it shows programs added, things that were changed, and it's all in chronological order, which makes it very useful as forensics analysis if you're trying to prove that somebody did something at a certain time. Okay. The next section is the encryption brute forcing, which breaks through the Android encryption. It tries every possible password in order to get in. Anyways, now we're going to run the logical extract, and I'll walk you through it step by step. I'm going to extract from the device. One of the things that the demo doesn't allow, well, really it's just a limitation on this section. We're only allowed up to 10 entries per section that it pulls from the logical, just so that people can't download the demo and use that as their full thing. Found quite a few old things on this phone, some of which were from an old phone. I guess it's because I transferred everything over with an SD card. Alrighty, this part doesn't take too long. Extracting files. Move forward. This is just a section about everything that's on the phone that it was able to extract. Couple things. First, your phone has to be in debug mode. Well, if you're locked out, you can use the other utilities to get in first, to set the phone into debug mode, so that you can do the logical extract. Something else to mention is when you run this for the first time on a phone, it puts an application on the phone to make the process doable. It didn't ask for any kind of prompt on the phone, on my phone anyways. It simply installed the application and started doing this. Because it's in debug, when you put it in debug mode, it allows that method. This section. Extraction and report generation complete. Except it wasn't complete. Now it is. Let's move on. Alrighty. We're going to start from the top. This is all of the technical stuff. Most users don't really know what this is, including myself. But if you needed to document the analysis of a phone, I'm sure this stuff would be necessary. Next we'll move on to the bookmarks, which I don't keep any in my phone, so all we have are the basic ones that came with the phone. I don't think I spent too much time here. And then we moved on to stereo, which there's nothing inappropriate here because I'm a good boy. And just a bunch of Japanese things. Okay. Next section. Come on, me. Searches, search history. Whatever was typed directly into the browser rather than searching on Google. And we have call logs. These call logs are ancient. So this is back at the beginning when I first got my phone. Since there are only 10 entries, we can't scroll through the massive list of phone calls to see who I've talked to, but I bought the full version for only $1,300. Okay, here we have some contacts, but this is not the main contact section. The contacts are mostly in the raw section. Contact methods. Wasn't entirely sure what this meant, but I think they meant more like emails and that kind of thing as far as contacting others. Haven't spoken with them in a really long time. Moving on. We have extensions, which is empty. Who knows what that's for? Groups. Well, band. Okay. Contact organizations. Chato is an organization. Just one woman. And we have the contact raw, which has all of the contact information. Phone numbers, names, everything I've stored for each person. Which isn't very much, but what I have, it has. First 10 entries are mostly AT&T. Then you have a few of my friends. Wendy, John, Moya. Then we have contact settings, empty, people, it has stuff. Not entirely sure what the people thing means. It's just another list of emails. Anyways, we're missing a couple sections here after this. The internal image media and internal videos are pretty much empty. Yeah, they're empty. There was an external media and external video section, but because my SD card was corrupted again, I ended up deleting them, and now they're not here anymore. Yeah, I believe I was explaining that here. Anyways, we have next section is IM accounts. Alright. Move on. Really wish I had a better system to record all of this at the same time so that I don't seem crazy. No, I am. The IM contact section has a bit more information. It's got a few images of those in my Google Talk, G-Talk, instant messaging. No, I don't use it, so, and I've never used it on my phone, so that's why the IM messages is empty. Moving on, we have IM providers, Google, MMS messages. There's not much to see here, simply because it only matters if you sent a video or an application or something to somebody, and I don't often do that. All of those picture links are broken. Anyways, moving on to SMS messages, we have all of my texts. Here we can see the body of my texts. Look at my text body and read them. Any idea for a project? Try doing a project on SAFT. You couldn't read my phone, but it's made for Androids. Maybe yours will work. Oh yeah, the book for this class, people who wrote it were ignorant. But most people are ignorant and think that all Asian languages are Chinese. So it's okay. I'll forgive them. Next we have a list of applications, which surprisingly is not limited to 10. It has a list of every application on my phone, most of which are in Japanese, but it's just because I have a problem. And we have all of my applications as we scroll down. A lot of these aren't even used, but they're all there for some reason. Serial numbers, location of the phone, of every application. I think at this point I was trying to kill time, because 15 minutes is a little ridiculous. And if you watched this video this far, congratulations, and you must be bored, because you're watching everyone's 15-minute videos. Anyways, I guess that about concludes it. I think this is a very powerful tool for forensics, and I would suggest it if you're ever in charge of some law firm, or you're really crazy about getting into your daughter's phone every time she changes phones. As long as Apple goes out of business, you won't have to worry about iPhones, and this program can take care of it. So, thanks for watching my video, and I hope this is sufficient for my grade. Thanks for watching. Bye. I might leave this in here, or I might just edit it out. But